Let's turn first to Lilia for the latest on the high-stakes Senate race in Nevada. New CBS News polling out today on the Senate race shows a virtual dead heat between Democratic incumbent Catherine Cortez Masto and Republican challenger Adam Laxalt. Lilia, good to have you with us here on Red and Blue. What's the latest on this race that's on everybody's radar?
That's right, Bob. It is on everybody's radar. The power on the Senate could be up to this race. As you know, there's very few that are this tight, and voters here in Nevada know that. 8 out of 10 in our Battleground Tracker, 8 out of 10 voters responded that they think when they vote for a senator, when they pick one, they are deciding who takes control of the Senate. Here in Nevada, Latinos are hugely important. They make up 20% of the electorate. And of course, we talk about the Latino vote and what matters to Latinos. Well, here, what matters to Latinos is exactly the same as for everybody else. It's the economy, it's inflation, and it's crime. And those are areas where Adam Laxalt does have an advantage. Cortez Masto is the incumbent. He has been pointing fingers at the policies that are supported and voted on by Democrats as the cause, especially for inflation. Let's listen to what he said to us earlier this week.
I tell them to look outside, and everything they experience is a direct result of Joe Biden and Senator Catherine Cortez Masto. All the pain they're feeling today at the pump, at the grocery store, in their family budgets is a direct result of policy. They're killing the American dream.
You know, he's saying it's Democrats, it's their policies, including the Inflation Reduction Act, the American Rescue Plan, that's putting too much money into the economy, it's too much spending, and that is contributing to inflation. Voters here are saying that, you know, they're not sure, they're divided on whether Cortez Masto's policies are helping or hurting them. I asked her specifically, what's your message to voters with your opponent saying it's your fault and the fault of Democrats? This is what she told me.
I think the Inflation Reduction Act was a great first start, capping the cost of insulin, right, at $35 a month. That's why, to me, standing with our seniors in the AARP to lower those costs was important, and why the Inflation Reduction Act was important. I also know that it lowers energy costs for families, and I get to talk about that. But I do think absolutely there's more that we can do together.
Bob, this is a state, and this city in particular, where COVID closures hurt people really bad, where inflation is higher than in most parts of the country, and where gas prices are also extremely high. So the conversation here is zeroed in on inflation, and people will decide which of those candidates will help their pocket.
Lilia, let's dig a little bit deeper on the Latino vote. There's talk in several states in the Southwest that it could be trending to the right in some races for different reasons. Are you detecting that in any way? You know, here we spent time with the Culinary Union. That is probably the strongest ally for Cortez Masto. They have endorsed her. But there are other powerful unions that are, you know, not endorsing the Democratic candidates. Also, when it comes to the gubernatorial race, CISLEC had the support, the endorsement of the teachers union last time around. This time, they're not endorsing him or Lombardo. Lombardo, of course, is a sheriff of Clark County. And as a sheriff, he now has the police union behind him, which that CISLEC had last time around. So when it comes to those unions, those, you know, organizations that support workers, and of course here in Nevada, a lot of people are workers, it's really up for grabs. Yes, the Culinary Union is the most powerful one, and there I talked to voters. They said we care about housing most of all because housing prices are really going up, and we do trust that Democrats are thinking about us. But the Republicans have very strong messaging and have people on the ground. I spoke with some of them yesterday who are saying, look, it's about the economy, and it's Republicans that have your back. They're saying inflation is being worsened by these Democratic policies. So both, I mean, Cortez Masto last night was campaigning pretty late night at a brewery, talking to people grabbing beers. Today, she's with a group of Latinas, but so is Laxalt with a group of Latinos talking about education and crime. Reporting for CBS from the breweries of Nevada. We appreciate the in-depth reporting as ever. Lilia, thank you so much. Best wishes on the trail.